Hey guys, Jim Graves here, doing another video for y'all, another Manga Vault one. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're still enjoying the series. So, anyway, I'm having fun with it. It's keeping my nostalgia high. So, anyway, let's get into it, So, first one up is actually a video game I got into with my brother. This is Dragon's Crown. Really good series. I always played the wizard magician guy. And I actually think, yeah, it goes like this. This cover art is really cool because you can put them together like that. And they're actually on the thing together. You guys see it? So, really good series. Goes off the video game like almost exactly, but I love how they set it up like you are actually one of the characters in it, and then they actually play through it. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Then we have this one. This is kind of just a retelling, but this is the Count of Monte Cristo. It's a little bit different, not by much, but it is a very good rendition from the original. Loved it. Let's see, then we have this. Actually, I'm missing one. Never mind, it's right here. I have this one. This started out as a good series up to volume 4, and then volume 5, like I've told you guys so many times before, they sped it up so much that it wasn't enjoyable anymore at the end. But this is also by the same guy that did Shaman King. This is Nico Gahara, Stray Cat Samurai. It was good. But yeah, like I said, they sped it up on the end, and it ruined the series, and I hate that. I hate when they do that. Then we have this one. Great series. The only thing I wish I could do differently with this one is that I had time to actually take up Spanish, figure out more of what the character was talking about, because this series is super good. The only bad thing is they don't give you any translation notes for what the girl says. Some of it I was able to understand because I took Spanish a lot in middle school. I went to a Catholic school, so that was kind of a big thing. But, well, for a little while I went to Catholic school, here and there. So, it's really good though. This is Awana and the Dragon Newt's 7 Kingdoms. I feel like they only went into like 2 of the kingdoms, so it wasn't like a big thing. But Juana is a little Spanish child, and so it's really good. It's really good reading it from there, because Nid, which is the little dragon guy on there, or reptilian guy, not knowing Spanish, you get to understand her and Ned's relationship through not really knowing what she says. And I really enjoyed it from my point, because I do know some words. I don't know a lot, but I do know some of like some of the basic stuff. And some of the stuff she said, I understood what it was. So going from that, seeing how if you do know Spanish or anything, and seeing how you could go through knowing everything she says, makes this book super good, because you can sit there and see it from this angle and sit there and see it from that angle. So getting to kind of be in the middle ground, I thought it was really cool getting to see that. So see if I can pull the rest of the stuff out of here. On this one, they call it a series. Don't get me wrong, I don't call it a series. I call it multiple series because they don't seem like they take places together, and I don't feel like they're related unless they were related. But we have the Legend of Zelda series. This one is the Ocarina of Time, which obviously is the first game. One of the best games, in my opinion. Then we go from Ocarina of Time to Oracle of Seasons. And it seems like all the art in these are a little different too, which was weird. Then we have Oracle of Ages. Then we have Majora's Mask. Then we have a link to the Past. Then we have the Minish Cap. Like I said, all the art looks totally different on these, so I don't 100% think that Akira Himikawa did it all, but maybe he had some help here and there. I mean, the art all looks different. Then we have the Phantom Hourglass. And then the last two, we have Legend of Zelda, The Four Swords. So this is like the different Zeldas. And that's 1 and 2. It's a 10-volume series altogether, but I don't feel like they're ever really connected. Then we have this one. This one is probably one of the newest volumes I have that I stuck in here. Just because I was trying to clean it off the shelf of where I had it. But this is the Full Metal Alchemist, the complete 4-panel comics series. Then we have Juji Ito's Dissolving Classroom. Let's see. We have this. This is Tales of Zestiria. Started out really good. You know, I've never played this series. And then I had a lot of questions that came up that I felt like never got answered. And I was very upset by that. And it also left me, like, how they explained the deities or whatever they're called made me a little upset to not. I felt like it was almost going to turn into like Pokemon, where the guy like went and got like multiple ones, and he did, don't get me wrong, he got one of each of the elements basically, but it kind of left me hanging on the whole like, well, you know, there's more stuff that you needed help with, there's more help that you needed, why not get more people? So, but you never know. Then we have this one. This is a very good series. This is Black Bullet. Let's see. You guys probably saw this one before. This is a yokai rental shop. I did a little bit of a yokai review for yokai series, and this one was on it, but it wasn't very long after that I actually went and moved it over to one of these boxes. Let's see. I'm going to have to go from the front to the back. My box is trying to fall off my other boxes. We have this one, which I hate this. This is another one, guys, like way back when. This is by the same guy that did Rurouni Kenshin and Boozer Rinkin. Gunblaze West. The story was great. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. But the thing that really was insulting with this was at the end of it, he kind of tells you the reason why he did it was just to see, like, it was a challenge. It was somebody like kind of was like, oh, do you think you could write like a Western? And he was like, yeah, I'll take you up on it. Started doing it and just totally ruined it, because at the end he tells you, like, I just did this to show you that I could do it. So instead of it turning into a really good series, it shoots itself in the foot right there at the end, because hey, I only did it because I could, and I didn't want to keep it going. So instead of making a 3-volume series like it could have been, with certain details to it, then it made it where it could be like a 20-30 volume series and only stuck it in 3, and then gave you that excuse. So hated it. Then we have Kawa. This is by Akira Toriyama. This is his like Halloween one. It's very funny. Let's see. Then we have Legends. This is one that's kind of a little kid's toy game. Kind of seems like it has aspects with like Tamagotchi pets and Beyblade. I would probably make the comparison on that. The first one, though, if you were ever going to read this, the first one is the biggest one I would highly recommend, because the first one actually takes place in school and makes sense. The second one, third one, and fourth one all take place in, these are actually not fake things, these are real creatures, and you're going to go into a little mini tournament that's out in the middle of nowhere for it. There are a couple other ones that did this, which some of them did it good, some of them did it bad. If there was another bad aspect into it, I would say that the reason why it was bad was because of like the ending or something, not because of the game ruining it. But one of them is Bakugaimen, which is a card game one. I think they really put that one together very well, until kind of the end idea of it. And then Legends and Dragon Drive are the other ones that I feel like really shot themselves in the foot, trying to make it started out as a game series and then turn it into something else. And not that they didn't do things incorrectly, I feel like they just did it too fast. So it was a surge that wasn't enjoyable. So, okay, then we have both of these. This is Wolf's Rain 1 and 2. Then we also have Space Dandy. Very good. I love this guy's got a pompadour, how he acts. There's supposed to be another Space Dandy coming out. I can't remember what it's called, but it's Space Dandy something else to divert it from this series, and it's really good. So Space Dandy is awesome. Then we have Cowboy Bebop. This is Cowboy Bebop Shooting Star. And we also have, this is the second one for Shooting Star. And then we also have just the regular Cowboy Bebop. Then we have these ones. And I think one of my friends got these recently. I always put these two together because they both have a character that's kind of the same, and they play into each other. So we have this one, which the back clearly states on the top that this is for fans that enjoy Hellsing and Berserk. But this is Jack the Ripper Hellblade. So and then the last one here is Jack Frost. So, getting a lot of Jack at the end, you know. Because I guess we're getting jacked up. I hope not. This one, though, kind of reminds me of one of the names that some people will call me sometimes, which they don't know how to split my name up, which is fine, but some people actually call me the name off of one of my other favorite comics, which is Jing, King of Bandits. And I just think it's funny that I would be Jing Raves if that happened. But sometimes people call me Jing, so. But this one does feel a little bit like that one. But it is super good. And this should be the last one. But yeah, I mean, they all go and have to figure out, and Jack Frost, they have to go and figure out basically what's going on, because they're in this place. It's kind of like purgatory. Whenever you die, you go there and you go to one of the 4 schools, and the schools kind of are different. They each have their own spot. Well, Jack Frost has been there forever. I did like, though, like with the other series, Jack the Ripper, they also include Jack the Ripper in Jack Frost, because there's 2 Jacks. And so you have Jack the Ripper and Jack Frost. And Jack the Ripper has like an extra power. He's actually not even like the real Jack. It's Jack being a like different character or something. Or not even that, like owning something different, I think. It is a very good series, though. I actually think my buddy just mentioned something about buying it, too. So, if you know who my buddy is, we're talking about Lohali. Which I have many buddies, don't get me wrong. But yeah, these are all like really good series. I think most of them come highly recommended for you to read. If you haven't read them, you should probably give them a chance because they are stupendous.